this video, I'll be showing how to get copper in Roblox Islands and the best farm you can make for it. When you first join the game, after the update, it will do a quick cutscene where it shows the new resource island that spawned somewhere on your island. If you didn't see it during the cutscene, then just look around and you'll probably have one. If you don't have one, then it will spawn like every 20 hours on your island, so just wait until the next day around that time and check again. But this is mine right here. It is kind of far away from your bedrock, so if you don't have a big island, then you might have to build a bit. But do not destroy the copper, because if you destroy the copper, then you won't be able to use it until it respawns 20 hours later, and then, well, you'll have wasted some copper that you could have gotten. I think if you do destroy it, though, it still does give you some, but you get way more if you actually harvest it with the drill like I'm doing. If you want to get a lot of copper, I recommend to do this on multiple accounts, but I just checked and it's not on Workbench Tier 2, it's only on Workbench Tier 3, so what you want to do is just scroll down, it's right by the food processor, and you'll need 1 crystallized iron. The best way to get it is just by putting a whole bunch of iron totems and then destroying the iron, and then you'll get it pretty quickly because it's not too hard to get. And then blue sticky gear, just fight blue slimes, also very easy to get. And steel rods, just craft some of the steel things, the steel mill, and then I'll show how to make an auto farm with these to get tens of thousands, possibly even up to hundreds of thousands of steel a day. So it's very good. I have a very good auto farm idea for that. But you just need to get some of these and then make some steel, and then you can get the drill. So now what you want to do with the drill is put it directly on the copper. So whenever you equip it, the drill part will be exactly on wherever your mouse is. So just put it directly over the copper and then place it, and then the drill will have this thing right here. So right behind the drill, you'll want to put a conveyor, and then you'll want to put 2 coal totems by it. And then you'll want to put another conveyor, and then 2 more coal totems, and then a smelter, so that the coal totems can power the smelter. Also, these coal totems power this. I think you only need 1 coal totem, though, because you can only fit 1 coal in there, but you can fit 3 coal in here. But I just put 2 because I think it looks better because both of them have 2. Anyways, then you'll want to do this design here. So it doesn't matter if you use a lot or if you only have 1 industrial chest, but if you have a lot of input-output chests, you can have a lot of storage, because recently they made it so input-output chests can hold 30 per slot, and industrial chests can still only hold 5 per slot. So input-output chests are way more overpowered, and you'll just want to have a line of these. So it turns left, and then once it goes this way, it turns right, and then keep just going left and right. You can even make it longer like this, just by putting more input-output chests. And then at the very end, you want to have an industrial chest so that they don't fall off. But if you have a lot, then none of it will fall off, because you won't be able to get that much that fast that it could fall off. I timed it, and it took about 7 to 12 seconds for 1 copper ingot to come out, and sometimes it would even send a second one within a few seconds of the last one. So if you build exactly what I have here, it would take around 5 hours, 30 minutes for it all to fill up, and you'd get about 10 to 12,000 copper a day, which is actually pretty good. There's no need to really turn this into an auto farm, because if you put 4 times the amount of input-output chests, then you would have enough storage for a whole day of the drill mining copper. But if you wanted to turn this into an auto farm, you could, just by like AFK clicking, or you could AFK click the last industrial chest, but you can already store all of it, so it doesn't really matter if you do. But instead of the smelter, you can use the copper press. Now this is kinda harder to get because you have to get a lot of steel, and to actually get the molds to use in it, you have to get a lot more steel. But you can just put the mold in it, and then whenever the copper goes into it, then it will put it in the mold, and then make whatever item the mold is for. So you can get the copper rod, copper plate, or copper bolt by doing that. I recommend to get copper ingots first, though, and try to get a lot of the new materials in this update, because next update is going to be the factory update part 2, and there are going to be a lot of new things, and probably also new tools, since every time that they've added new stuff like this, they've added new tools, and they have the copper rod, and copper ingot, so they're probably going to add new tools or something like that next update. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, do you think that they should add a copper totem? Also, make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for daily islands videos, like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group links in the description for trading and talking about Roblox Islands, and follow my Twitter at Telanthric. I'm trying to hit 2,000 followers there and 200k subscribers on YouTube. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye YouTube!